Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have some crazy piece of news for Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. So if you don't know, Granblue has updated the website. They've released a bunch of info. They've released little bits and pieces of gameplay stuff to showcase some characters, some of the new stuff they can do and everything. And we're gonna go through all of it. I went through the website already. I looked at all the stuff that they showed, and I was even recording it, but the recording was more like, it was very I was rambling a lot. I was like thinking about stuff because I was just discovering so many things, and the information was just, it was just too much. There's a lot of information right now. So yeah, we'll go through the website. I haven't watched all of the footage and I didn't read all the info yet, but we'll go through this slowly and we'll see what we can get. There will be a little bit of reaction because there's stuff that I don't know yet. So yeah, let's read what we have, what's new with Granblue versus Rising. So the first thing first, we see the UI finally, which is huge, and they actually properly explain a couple things here. So things that are new about the UI, obviously there's new designs and everything. But interestingly enough, there's this new stuff that you see here and this new stuff here. So the number 4 here is actually the bravery points, which is something that we use to do brave counters. And that's basically the new alpha counter mechanic they added to the game. The other thing here, the number 6 here, you might be confused by it because of the way it's positioned. And I agree, it's kind of weird. It's the rounds. This is just the rounds. Honestly, I would rather have them just put them here. Actually invert, put them up here and then put the bravery points down here. I think that would be better. But regardless, that's it for the new UI. There's nothing really huge and new about it. What's really interesting, however, look at this. This is the part when I was recording the first time, I think I almost had a heart attack. They added this. They added a dash macro to Granblue Rising. So that's nutty. I've been waiting for this. I even said this in one of my videos. I was like, please add a dash macro, and they finally did. So for the new stuff here, however, we have the new triple attacks. Obviously, they go through the mechanics real fast. So they show your basic specials and everything, and then you have the triple attacks. So you have your light, medium, heavy, obviously, and you have your light, auto combos and stuff like that. But now you have your light into low, light overhead, and you can do those by doing forward mid, forward heavy during the auto combo. It's only during the second, it's only after the second hit that you get those. You don't do like light overhead or light low. You have to do light first. So that's what it is. The other thing too is that you have your dash attacks. By the explanation of it, it's just that your dash light is your easy way in. Your dash medium is a kind of a special thing. It has like special properties per character. It's different for everybody. For Gran, it's just like a regular sweep, like a dash sweep. And then your dash heavy is more for combos and stuff like that. It's more risky, but the reward is bigger. And by the way, none of these two mechanics are actually combo opportunities, which is fine, which is actually great because it's the nature of Granblue. Granblue is more of a neutral game, and I like it for it. They show SBA gauge, things that you have to do when you use your SBA, and they finally officially confirm ultimate skills use 50% of your SBA gauge. There's a little line that's kind of weird here, and it says they cost 50% of the SBA gauge to activate, but partially refill the gauge upon a hit or block, including ultimate skills with excluding ultimate skills with invincibility properties. So your DPs, your DPs do not refill them apparently. So there's a little bit of refund going on apparently on hit or on block. We don't know how much it is yet. It might just be like a little 5% or 2%. We don't know, but we'll see. Now you also have universal skills, pretty nutty stuff again. They show you Raging Strike, which by the way uses the current inputs for your universal overhead, which it kind of gives me the feeling that they removed universal overhead, and honestly it's kind of something that I will miss if it's not there, because I liked universal overheads. They were kind of cool, and they added a lot of you know, a lot of nuances to the strike throw game of this game. And some characters had pretty good universal overhead. Some of them had like more standard ones. It was kind of a good thing, but I don't mind, because I think Raging Strike adds a lot to the game as well. And they only use 25%, so that's pretty interesting. I wonder if we still gain as much meter when it comes to things like instant block, stuff like that. We'll see how meter management works in this game. I hope it's pretty good. We'll see. So that's your God Crush, obviously, Raging Strike. You can only use it, would only God Crush if the opponent is not in block stun. So you have to actually use them if the opponent is like in a more neutral block, instead of doing it in a string or something like that. I think the way they showcase it the most is doing like your full auto combo. So for example, light, 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 and then they do it because light, 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 at the end of it, your opponent is a neutral state. They're not actually minus. They're not, you're not plus, you know, they're not in block stun anymore, and that's pretty much what it is. So the next thing, they show bravery points. So bravery points, you have up to 3 of them, and they can be used to use your brave counter, which is your alpha counter. The thing that's interesting is that they give you up to 3 of them. I was expecting them to give you only 2. I was hoping they would give 4, but they give the perfect middle, which is 3. So it seems like the reason why they give you 3 is because when you are hit by one of these, by your God Crush, say you're Catalina here, what's happening is Catalina will lose 1 bravery point. She will lose 1, and she can still use another one to get out of the Raging Chain in case she gets hit. In case the opponent is trying to do a Raging Chain, if she's trying to read that, she can be like, nope, I don't want to get hit by a Raging Chain. I'll just use my alpha counter right now. I think the mind game here is that you will have to look a lot at your opponent's meter. If they have 50% and they hit you with one of those, or if they have 50%, they hit you with one of those, you definitely want to use this, obviously, because otherwise you're going to take a lot of damage. So yeah, that's your brave counter. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So that's pretty much it for the universal stuff and the new universal changes. So you have your dash macro, you have a bunch of things that's happening, but the thing that I didn't talk about yet is a very controversial change that they're making to Granblue Fantasy Versus, and that is the fact that now you have simple inputs and technical inputs no longer have a difference. So there's a post about it. So they say, in Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising, skills performed using both simple inputs and technical inputs will have the exact same properties, offering no power difference. We hope this will allow players to choose the input method that works best for their own individual playstyles. That is a pretty dramatic change, and I think if you scroll down, you see again we're back to that state where people are like dooming about Granblue, the Grand Bros. What's up? So the thing is, personally, I'll give my personal opinion. I'm hyped. I like this change. I'm a big fan of this change, actually, because personally, you know, I talk a lot about fighting games. I've played them for a while, man. I played fighting games ever since I was like 5 years old. Tekken 3 was my first one, and I kept playing fighting games ever since, resulting to me being a mid-level player every time. Obviously, I'm not a sweat. I don't grind. I don't really do all the crazy technical stuff. So I'm just the average Joe in a fighting game. But I like motion inputs. I like them. I think they have a lot of personality. I think they add more depth to how you play each character. And I think they definitely belong in a lot of fighting games. For example, in Guilty Gear, I would not want Guilty Gear to have like simple inputs. I think it's unnecessary. I think it kind of devaluates the way characters are being played, and it kind of homogenizes them a lot. In a game like Street Fighter as well, I feel like motion inputs like are necessary. Like I don't really even like the existence of something like the modern controls. Not because I think it's broken. People are like, oh my god, it's broken. I don't think it's broken at all. Like it's really nothing. Honestly, it's just like if you lose to modern controls, it just means that you are going to lose anyways. So in that sense of power or whatever, I think it's fine to have these things. And I don't really agree with like I said, I don't really agree with the existence of modern controls in Street Fighter, but it's there and it's fine. But for a game like Granblue, I think I was never really a fan of motion input. It's odd to say, but as soon as I knew Granblue had simple inputs, I've always preferred simple inputs. And the more you play the game, the more you realize that it really doesn't matter that much. People doing like one button DP, people doing one button like charge motion moves, it really doesn't matter. The difference in the cooldown and stuff like that never really mattered too much. It felt more like they were slowing down the characters more than anything, honestly. And the characters that were kind of impaired by the difference were never really all that great. Now you have characters like, say, like Charlotta. She's really strong, obviously. But honestly, she's not like the most terrifying character in the game. She's mad annoying though. She's a cancer. Man, this character, I hate fighting her. But it's not because necessarily of this kind of stuff. It's not like something that changes a lot, in my opinion. So personally, them adding stuff like this, them changing that stuff, is totally fine. It's actually a quality of life change, in my opinion. Characters like Beelzebub that I play, I love Beelzebub. But man, Beelzebub maneuvers like a fucking truck, man. This guy is so heavy. He's like so slow, so heavy. He has teleport, but the problem with teleport is that everybody knows that he has teleport and they're just trying to catch you with that shit. So having a dash macro is huge. Doing dash forward with a dash macro into Chaos Caliber is busted as shit. It is so good. It's gonna feel so snappy. It's like that's the best feeling I think they could add to the game. It's such a nice thing that they did, in my opinion. And I'm really looking forward to do Dashboard Chaos Caliber. That's huge. I'm hyped. Or even doing Unisonic instantly. Oh my god. Dude, you have no clue. This is such a good change. It's such a great change. Now, for people who are not really happy about this, right? Maybe you're concerned about the DPs, right? Maybe you're concerned about the strength of some moves and how they are. I'll tell you this. It doesn't matter. Because, first of all, DPs in this game, they still use a forward motion. So that means if you're getting hit cross up and you do forward DP, it's not going to autocorrect. You're going to do back R1. You're going to do back shortcut instead of doing forward shortcut. So you're not going to get your DP. It's not like DNF Duel, for example, where literally DP is just a DP in like DNF Duel, for example, is just a flash kick. In this game, it's not the case. You still have to do it well. You still have to properly do your DP. The difference is just that there's no more cooldown penalty. And when it comes to strength of some moves, say you fight Charlotta and she's just charging in your face all day, honestly, they can just balance the move. They can just balance the move, add recovery or whatever, add startup, and then that's it. So and that's the thing about Granblue, is that the game has never been like, oh man, characters are so ultra unique. You're not playing Guilty Gear, you're not playing BlazBlue, you're playing Granblue. Characters are way more homogenized than even in a game like, say, I don't even know, Dragon Ball Fighters. Like, the characters are very homogenized in this game. It's not that big of a change for Granblue, and it's honestly just a quality of life change. So that's my opinion when it comes to motion inputs. If you have something to say, you disagree, feel free to let me know in the comments, but please be polite about it. I think we can all have a pretty nice, it's fine to have disagreements. We just don't have to be at each other's throat. I already know most people would disagree with this. I already know that, but I'm hyped for this. The best thing about it, however, is that even for people who don't like it, we can all try out the game when it's going to be in open beta. We can all try it out, see it for ourselves, see how it feels. Do we like it? Do we not like it? And we can finally all have a consensus of please devs revert the change, or we can also be like, oh my god, this feels great. This is actually something that is happening for Project L, and I'm looking forward to Project L for one of these specific reasons, right? This is one of the reasons why Project L is kind of hype for me, is because there's no motion inputs. So let's see, they have a bunch of new stuff, little videos that will show like mechanics or some of the new stuff that characters can do. I don't think they will show everything, they'll just show a few. We'll see how it is, so let's just go. Let's see what this one is. I already know this one. This is a dash attack, right? This is dash light. Do you see this? Dash light, and then it's counter hit. He tried to do standing medium kick. That's yeah, that's standing medium he tried to do. Is this thing plus on block? I wonder if it was going to clash like this with if it was going to counter hit, if it did like far light, right? Because he's tried to do far medium. Ultimate skills consumes 50%. So it's really important to see the meter here. What is this? On block? On hit? Bruh! They cost 25% on hit or on block? Is that what it means? No, hold on. Right? That's the normal one. And then he does ultimate. It costs 50. Instant refund by 25%. Do we see it on block? Oh, look at this. Oh, okay, so that's the ultimate DP, right? They said the DPs, the ultimate DPs will not refund. And you can see the difference here. Right? No refund. Wow. Oh my god, dude, that's huge. I didn't even see this. That's crazy. I didn't see this when I was looking at this footage the first time. Gains armor on startup, on top of being able to power through incoming attacks. Also unblockable. What? Use it to get out of a tight spot or keep your foe in one. What? So wait, is it frame 1 armor? Because that would be kind of a DP, right? Oh my god, wait, no way. They're going bonkers on this shit. Hold on. Let's see this. They also mentioned that ultimate skills slow time. They slow down time. Maybe that's what they meant. It's like it has more. Look at the hit stop. Oh my god, it's a little freeze. It's like a little freeze. It's not even a slowdown. Yeah, it's a freeze. And it's unblockable. Oh my god. He tried to parry. You see? He tried to do his parry. Look at this. Oh my god, he got destroyed and it's counter hit too. Okay, so this one doesn't refund. Probably because it's a frame 1 armor move. This character might be also a problem now. Which is cool because this is a character that was not doing too well actually in Granblue. What would they do with Saurus? Oh my god, do you think Saurus is actually much better now because of all these changes? Armor, yeah, this is the same one. Ooh, no, wait, let me digest. This is my man. Hold on. Beelzebub's Karma is a powerful skill that can pull foes in from any range. Yeah, we know that. God Crush is inflicted upon any pool. Upon any foes pulled in, allowing him to deal damage even if the initial hit is blocked. It has God Crush and they say even if they block you can still hit them if the initial hit is blocked. Is it so it's multi-hit? It's multi-hit? And it causes God Crush. Yo, there's no defense in this game anymore, huh? Yeah, I also like the new shading they have. It's really nice. It's like darker. Dude, look at how big this shit is, man. Twitter quality, huh? This definitely make the beat rate go crazy. Whoa! There's a hit on it. There's a hit from a mile away. Look at this shit. It's a projectile. And he has like a follow-up from it too. What the fuck? And it refunds. Yo. It refunds? Wait, what? Karma was already really... It's funny because Karma... When they released the game, Beelzebub was suffering, man. Karma was so shit. Karma was ass. Season 2 Karma was fucking hype. And it seems like now... This shit is just busted. What the fuck? Let me look at the cooldown too. Wait, I didn't even pay attention to the cooldown. Okay, the cooldown is fucking long. But that's normal. It's because Karma is fucking broken. It has naturally a long cooldown. But it's not that long, actually. Yeah, it's not that long either. So, wait, let me see this again. I didn't see the second one. Right, that's the first one. Anti-air. It's also an anti-air. This game is stupid as fuck. Right, she's blocking. Oh my god. I'm so baffled. I don't even have words. I don't have words to explain how I'm feeling right now. You know what it means? Basically what they did is they literally took what makes Beelzebub really like interesting as a character, because he's like a weird Shoto and he's really slow and heavy. And this new Karma, what it's doing essentially is that it's playing from one of the biggest strengths that Beelzebub has, which is surprise. He might not be moving a lot, but he can do shit to you from anywhere on the screen. Because Karma is playing off of that. Karma just pulls you in from like full screen basically, or almost. He has dive that just hits you. It's like, surprise, I hit you, right? Teleport, surprise, I'm in. So that's basically what Beelzebub does. And I feel like with this, they're basically playing off of these big strengths that he has. Orkan is a series of slash attacks. Yeah, he has a Rekka, by the way. This character has he's a Rekka character. Although it has a slow startup, its massive range can be used to drive any foe caught into a corner. You step back after, even if it's blocked, allowing to safely... No way! I used to safely use it from any distance. Oh my god. It's not a... Oh, it's the move that has a follow-up like right away. Oh my god. And it... Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you see that? Did you see him? Wait. Right? Holy shit, that's kind of wild actually. Look at this. Do you see the wall? Peter is going crazy. Look at the wall. Wait, no. They show actually something that I want to see. Look at the meter gain. Right? That's a refund, right? We know the refund. 70%, 75%. What is this meter gain? Like, what is this? He runs in. 7%, just like that. 6%, 4%. He's already full. He did an auto combo. On block. No way. That's bullshit. That is some BS. And look at the damage. Dude, look at the chip. This is chip damage. This is an auto combo. Auto combo, by the way. Oh my god. Damn, nice chip damage, bro. This is some crazy. Wait, what was the meter gain on block after? Oh, so 12% meter gain on block and 25% on hit. Okay, so that's how ultimate skills actually work. That's pretty interesting. That's really cool.
Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising features many tools to give you the upper hand in battle. But don't worry if you're not a fighting game god. Many
fighting game god
can be performed at the press of a single button.
Of a single button.
Our battle mechanics guide, we'll be covering the basics. These
okay.
fundamentals are vital, so make sure you've got them down before heading to battle.
So they talk here. They're just going to talk about very basic stuff. Dash attacks.
Quick strikes that can be performed while dashing.
Light, medium, heavy.
On the button, or press forward triangle to catch your foe off guard with a low or overhead attack.
Wow.
For Gran, this version is a far-reaching.
What the? Full screen.
For Gran.
Hello? it's gonna hit from. Oh my god! What is this range?
This version is a far-reaching low swings,
oh my god! This one looks scary.
Cagliostro.
Oh my god!
To give herself an advantage.
This one is pretty scary.
While not as fast as the other dash attacks, the circle variant can yield huge.
This is a free combo.
Damage on.
Got the damage. Wow, this is a free combo on hit. It's not even. Was it counter hit?
While not as fast as the other.
No, not counter hit. Just a regular. If you get hit by this, you get hit for a combo.
Huge damage points or BP. The BP icons will turn red.
Will turn red.
Getting struck by a raging strike in this state while blocking
staggers longer.
Cause you to stagger for longer than usual.
Whoa! Wait, is that a combo? Oh no, it's actually a free hit. You're in.
But why stop there?
It's a combo. 2. But that was close heavy. Maybe.
Raging strikes can also be performed during attack chains.
No, you can actually just do it as a just as a thing. You can just do it just as a combo extender.
They can also be activated when guard crushed by a raging strike, giving you some much needed breathing space.
1? I thought it was 2. That was a lot of info. So what do we retain? There's a bunch of really broken ass ultimate skills. You no longer have to use motion inputs. You can just do simple inputs. So for a character like my boy, Beelzebub, I can do dash macro, back R1, and get Chaos Caliber 3. Really easy. No crazy execution needed. Right? I can just do jump R1, Unisonic. Free. I get it. My god, that's busted. And the other thing we have to retain too is that there's no longer, well, from what it seems, there's no longer a universal overhead. No longer universal overhead. Instead, you have this 25% meter guard crush. Really strong. That can be used for 50% meter or another 25% meter dash cancel into a bunch of things. So if you have about, if you have 100%, you can do a bunch of things. And you can still regain 25%. You can still regain 25%. Wow. That's cheap. This game is kind of cheap right now. Wow. Okay, so there's a lot of different things that can happen now in this game. I think there's a lot of cool info. Like I said, I'm very much in. I'm very favorable for the change, for the cooldowns and everything. Some people don't want it, but I don't think they should be. I honestly don't think games like this game or even DNF Duel, honestly, I don't think motions are important for them at all. I just feel like it's a weird accommodation for people who don't want to let motions go. And it's fair because motions have always been part of fighting games and people like them. I just think some games like this are not very complex. They definitely don't need the motion inputs, in my opinion. And I think there's different ways to balance the characters. And it seems like everybody's just busted right now. Everybody's busted. Defense seems to be pretty tough because now there's so many ways to get opened up. I guess spot dodge still exists, which is really good because spot dodge, this mechanic is very strong. It's probably the strongest mechanic in the entire game, even despite adding all of the things that they added. This will remain the strongest mechanic. That and crossover, they are really, really good. The only thing I'm really wondering is this. Can you do this and it's totally fine? Or like, do you still have recovery on your dash, which prevents you from blocking? I wonder if it's still the case. But yeah, basically, there's a lot of things. There's so much. There was so much in this. So I'm excited for Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. I already have my code. If you registered for the beta, the early access to the beta, you should have your code by now. And if you don't, well, I hope you enjoy watching people play the game first. But eventually, it will be open beta. We'll be ready to play it. I'm super fucking excited, man. There's so much going on right now for video games. There's Remnant from the Ashes 2 that's releasing tomorrow. There is new footage for Armored Core coming up tomorrow as well. Man, there's so much, man. So yeah, I'm excited. I cannot wait. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.